disgusting. Get used to it. This whole city is going to hell. Welcome to New York City, brave travelers. Please keep close and use this buddy system at all times. We're certainly not in Hawkins anymore. Good. After everything that town put us through, I'm not thinking about Hawkins for a single second. And keep your eyes peeled, kids. In this big city, there's something to see no matter where you look. Awesome!
It's a sewer, you dork.
Did you know how a complex water system for over 15 million people has to be? It's a feat of engineering genius.
That's what geniuses smell to you, Dustin.
Mr. Clark says no matter where we look, and I'm looking. I think he meant more like that. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good too. Mike, the Empire State Building is the other way. Sorry, Will. It's just... Elle should be here by now. She could find her own way, but that's crazy. Why do I think she could do that? Maybe we grab a slice while we wait?
It's like 8 in the morning.
It's never too early for a New York slice, Max.
Yeah, it is, Lucas. If we have a train to catch.
Elle! Elle, you made it!
I made it.
You had me worried, I know. You said you would, but... how'd you make it?
Bus.
A different bus? Like a Greyhound or something? You know how to do that?
Yes. Done it before.
Really? When'd you ride a bus by yourself? Guys! Where's the rest of our party? Excuse us! Sorry! Excuse us! Oh, crap! We missed it! Mr. Clark is gonna kill us! Not if we catch the next one! He'll notice that we're missing! Get off at the first stop! And wait for... Do you guys hear that? That sounds like... No, don't say that! We're in New York! There are no demo anythings! No upside down! Just one time, please. But it does sound like them. Like the demo dogs. And we're going to check it out, are we? Son of a... If they're here, we have to do something. But we need a distraction if we're going to get down there. The heck? Come on! Okay. Everybody, stick together.
Buddy system?
I'm serious, Max. Who knows what's down here? We're about to find out. Elle! Do something!
On!
Holy crap! Are those... Was that you?
No!
Don't be scared. What the... They're a bunch of kids, Leo, with mousers at their heels. Of course they're scared. I meant us. Yeah, you're not so friendly looking, Raph. Maybe because I'm not so expecting to be a big thank you after we save somebody, Mike. I don't expect anything in return. I just want them to know we're here to help. Guys, these are mousers. Not exactly. Not the ones we're familiar with at least. And, Neither are those. Close quarters. Keep it tight. Bring it. Maybe they weren't scared. So if we're following you, psychic powers, creatures from another dimension, and you're from India? Said with skepticism from talking turtles who live in the sewer, but seem most at home slicing up killer robots. I kinda like it down here. It's like a better version of Mike's basement. Lucas, it's a sewer. What is wrong with you guys? We live here because we have to. And I felt it better about that before we sharing the underground with those monsters of yours. Our monsters? What about your crazy mice, Leonardo? Our field trip was going great before they showed up.
It was.
Perhaps we should focus on is that which we share in common.
The fact that I'm losing my mind right now means I've been hanging out with you guys for too long.
Even by our standards, this is weird. This is our father, Master Splinter. And somehow, even weirder. But you're all in luck, because we like weird. It's kind of our thing. Psh, not if it was our first. Father is right. What we actually have in common with those demo whatevers running around the subway. They're Demogorgons, Raphael. You guys never played D&D, Donatello? Not for a lack of trying. And these Demogorgons are from this upside down. It's Michelangelo, right? The Demogorgons come from the upside down. But they can cross over. Freaky. They're hunters, predators. The one we saw in the subway, the Demodogs, are still growing. They get much bigger and deadlier. But why are they here? Did they follow us? Across state lines? Why not? You think they care about human jurisdiction? No! But it's not exactly a short distance. Either way, we're here, Elle's here, and the Demogorgons are here. That's not a coincidence. Our fault. See? This is why I didn't even want to think about Hawkins. Now, we jeopardize the greatest city in the world! They didn't follow us. They didn't have to. The Upside Down doesn't switch on and off. Under us, or on the other side, however, you want to think about it. It doesn't matter how far we go. It's there. Right now. There's no escaping what's always there. Yeah, and we're always there too, Will. We have been before, and we're here again. And you have to help this time. If you're up for it. But you're ninjas. Who wouldn't want your help? We give a lot to the greatest city in the world. It doesn't always come back around. Yet, I still have hope. New York City or your little hometown, it doesn't matter. People are people everywhere. And some people, they suck. Rav has a point. When it comes to one person, at least, Baxter Stopman. He's a homicidal maniac, Don. And unfortunately, the one lead we have on how all this might be connected. These new monstrosities certainly draw inspiration from the Demogorgons. But the programming is 100% Stopman. Except, he's in prison. After we stopped his last scheme, he couldn't have done this.
If he's smart enough to build those things, couldn't he break out?
It's not possible. The list of bad guys escaping prison is long.
I can find him.
You can borrow this, but you haven't earned it. We worked on to hone in our bodies and minds into our best weapons. Everything wasn't handed to us. Like your powers. So, how's this work exactly? Psychic projection? I guess she goes somewhere. In her mind. The void, Donatello. If she knows what they look out there, she can see them in there. She'll track this Stopman guy down. Well, that's the coolest thing I ever heard. Totally. It comes in handy, but she doesn't always like what she finds. Ow! Ow! Did it work? I saw him. Stopman. Now in prison. Called it.
The answer that leads to no question.
Not my favorite.
Your abilities are new to me, child. But was there anything else you were able to gather? Any insight that might be of use?
He knows me. Or he knows I am coming. He wants me to find him.
If we go after Stopman, what about all the teeth on legs loose in the subway? Commuters made quite the menu. Mr. Clark. We split up. One team to find Stopman. The other, hunt down the Demogorgons and the Mousers. Demo Mousers! Not your best. I'm going after the science freak.
Me too.
Fine. But not with this. No way, Raphael! Man, does he always worry about you this much?
Yes.
Who knows what Stopman's come up with this time? I better tag along for technical support. You two are the brains, right? I could use some backup. Which two?
Us too.
We'll take the subway, and buy time until you find answers. How do you stay in contact? We got you covered there.
Though your head now in the different directions, you must remember that you share the burden before you. You will not have comfort of your friends beside you. Grief through all lines has been. Trust is the only path to take now. If not yet in each other, then in your mission. Evil like this, whether of another dimension or man's own creation, cannot be allowed to spread. If it does, there is no corner it will not reach, and no door it will not darken.
There we go. Nice and quiet. If we're gonna get the drop on Stopman, we need the element of surprise on our side.
Too late.
11. I'm so glad you received my message. I thought it was merely a shot in the dark, and yet, here you are. Not alone. But I can manage. Your papa has told me so much about you. I can't wait to see how much of it is true.
Yeah!